I spilled it 2 seconds before I was meant to be recording. Welcome to Reading FC 10 years in the future, episode 100. For the 100th episode, we're going to see how Reading FC have done since we left them after winning the league and the Champions League. The only cup we didn't win was the Carabao Cup. Who gives a fuck about that? So, I have seen a little glimpse. Reading, I don't have a manager, and nor do Manchester City. Those were the two things I did see. I have no clue about anything else, and I'm going to show you why. Right, I'm really looking forward to this. I want to see how Reading FC have done since we've left. We have taken no manager jobs. I have literally simmed 10 years. It took me forever because of my computer. How long this took me is unbelievable. But we are here and we are ready to go. Without further ado, let's have a look. Excuse me. So as you can see, we're looking for a job, but we're not. But if we go onto inbox, you've reportedly on the verge of losing Valko Paunovic, former Reading manager. Manchester City and Reading are looking without a club. So, Reading Football Club. No manager. Their director of football is Mark Thomas. I did not appoint him. Yaku Mete was the person... No, that's my other save. I did appoint him. He was there. I'm getting confused with my personal save and this save because I am doing a personal save with Reading FC as well. So Okada is still there. Let's have a look at this. So I'm still a legend. Ben Elliott is icon. Okada, Samu. We're going to look at all of these players. Xavi Alonso is a personal favourite. And Jose Maria Diaz. So before we get into league positions, let's have a look at managers. And who's been here since we left. So we left. And then Luis Enrique took over and won 2 cup competitions. He won the UO. Somehow they finished in the Europa League. He won that and won the Premier League as well as winning the FA Cup as well. And then another manager took over, Matthias Dahm, won the UEFA Cup winners, the Community Shield, and won the European San American Cup. Was sacked, and then he was in the interim role. And while he was there, he won the Champions League. Pep Guardiola took over. Okay, so Pep Guardiola was Reading manager, was in charge of 70 games, and had a win percentage of 57. How did the others do? 75%, 42%, 59%. I had 60. Pep Guardiola took over. Nearly 2 years in charge, got sacked. Xavi Alonso won 5 cups in his time and resigned. In his time, he won the UEFA Super Cup, Community Shield, European San American Challenger winners, the FA Cup, and won the Europa League and resigned, I presume, to go to another club in year 2034. And was there for 2 and a bit years. And then Arne Slot, who didn't win anything in 100. He won 100 games, drawn 32, lost 40. Hired the caretakers. That's fine. So it looks like 2 times Champions League winners, 1 time runner-up. Won the Premier League twice. Won the FA Cup 3 times. Won the Super Cup 4 times. Won the Europa League 3 times. Carabao Cup, we were runner-up. We haven't won that one yet. Won the European San American Club Challenge 3 times. Won the Community Shield 3 times. Runner-up twice. Won the UEFA Youth League once. Anything else? Also won the English Under-21 Premier Division in the year 2030, 34, 35, 3-time winners of that. Under-21 Premier League Cup, won it twice. Interesting to see. So we're going to look at the transfer history. And can we go all the way back to when I was in charge? I think this was the last time I was in charge. No. Yeah, no, so this was the last time I was in charge. Anyone leave? Rick Hoagman, we sold him. Um, yeah, I signed these before I left on a free. I think I did. These are youth players. 28 now. Claudio Davis, no longer. Mark Gay, that was my last proper signing I did. I didn't sign. I don't think I signed any of these on a free transfer. That looks like that they did. So let's have a look moving forward. Bernardo Silva was signed on a free transfer and then spent on Klesson for £20 million, rising to 25. Now Brazilian, now at AC Milan. Another £30 million from Bode Glint. Looks like a Turkish player. 30 years of age now at Wolves. Aloni, a free one as well. £12 million was sent to Bristol City. Connor Boyce Clark was released on a free. So was Ngoy. Sergio Gomez has gone on went on loan. Bobby Mullen went on loan. So 2 clubs have got Mbuge and Abbey. Elliott as well was sold to Burnley. Brian Gill was loaned out. Let's keep going. Aaron Hickey joined for 40 million, 50 million from Fabian Rieder. Victor, he's retired. Yeah. Didn't have long here by the looks of things. So then we sold Nelson Abbey to that club for 15 million. Sergio Gomez was sold for 10. And Noah was sold for 1. And Doggy was signed on loan. Cascade was signed back on a free transfer. That's brilliant. Connor Bradley was sold for 2.9 billion. And Bugay went back out on loan as well. The goalkeeper, Kevin Tyrion. The goalkeeper we signed, not a lot of money though, has now been sold to Marseille. He's gone again. Didn't play a lot for him for 29 million. Another 18 million spent, and Doggy was signed for 54 million. Trying to look for players that we know. And Bugay was sold to Sheffield United for £11.5 million in the end. He is now a youth development coach. Jordan Albert was sold as well. He was sold to £8.5 million after signing for £33 million to Saudi Arabia. Lots of loan players going. Bobby Mullen that went back out on loan to Wolves. Phil Foden signed. That's brilliant. His last club was for Reading. And he was signed 21 games. I presume this was probably under Pep Guardiola at this time. 51 million, 55 million, 85 million. Fucking hell. 21 million, 277 million pounds spent. How much? Cesbron was sold for 59 million pounds to AC Milan. Antonio Silva, 53 million. Aaron Hickey, 45. Alberto, I don't think I signed this guy, did I? No, this was a year after I signed him. Bobby Mullen was sold. That's a shame. He's still playing for Wolves. He is 240 times this guy has played. What? His stats have got so much better. Wow. Happy for him. Lewis McGovern got sold for nearly 10 million. A few players leaving on a free as well. Lots of loan players. Jesus. We could do this all day, really. Let's go with the highest. 51 million to Barcelona. Not really doing it yet. Jose Romero. I swear I signed this guy. I did. I signed him. Defender, isn't he? Is he the defender or the right back? Yeah, defender. Wow. Jose Garcia. And over here, spent another 146 million. Actually went to Saudi this time to get a players. 140, 80. Fucking hell, he's still playing here. £85 million, 63 million. Nicholas Wright, 71 million, 165 million pounds worth of players sold. Another one went and Doggy 9 million after spending 50 something million for him. Wow. This is fascinating for me to see what's gone on. 40 million brought in. 44 million sold. I think all the players that I would have had are gone now. Trying to look at it. 37, year 2037. 64 million spent. 80. Oh, Van Hummel's sold for 82 million. Should have been sold for well more than that. He went to Manchester Cascade, 4.9 million to AC Milan. How many games did he actually play when he come back? 109 for his second spell. Wow. Okay. Anyone else there? No. This was this previous season. Any other players that have been sold that would have been here for us? So let's have a look at the senior squad. Okada's still playing, 32 years of age now, on the left wing. 80 caps for Japan. Ulysses is still there. The Brazilian's got 50 caps. That's brilliant to see. 16 goals this season as well. Josu Jimenez is still there. Brazilian international, 78 caps. Have a role for him to play. 59 million pounds up for grabs. 308 appearances. Oh, that's brilliant, that is. Trying to see if there's anyone else here. I think that's all of them. Dream team announced. Retirements are happening. Can we have a look at the staff? Art Thomas. Yeah, I'm trying to think. That's not my assistant manager. Yeah, I signed him, I think. No, I didn't. Oh, I did sign him, but he must have now gone to head physio. Wow. Pablo Nedved. I think I signed him. I did. As a scout. This is interesting. Brian Carey's still going. 71. Wow. Noel Hunt, still the under-21s manager. I love that. That's pretty cool. Who's the under-18s manager? James Barlow? I must have signed him. Don't remember that at all. That's crazy. That is mental. So let's have a look at more other things as well. So we've seen the managers. Let's have a look at the Premier League. Over the past 10 years, let's see what's been going on. So the last time, so we left in the 28-29 season. And then it was Arsenal, then Reading again, then Arsenal, Manchester City, Manchester United, Arsenal, Man City, Man United. So Reading have only ever won the Premier League twice in their existence. Arsenal have won it a few times. Let's have a look at the other clubs. Manchester United are managed by Matthias Dahm, who was the former Reading manager. Arsenal are managed by Vincent Kompany. Interesting. Manchester City are being managed by no one. I do want to know who their manager history is. Luis Enrique, nearly 5 years in charge of them. Yeah, we know Nagelsmann. We know Arne Slot was there. Then we had another manager come in who won the Premier League with them. And then Ed, who did nothing. Won quite a lot of games. And Luis Enrique won 2 leagues and 5 cups. That's brilliant, to be fair. Chelsea are managed by, this is 10 years in Pep Guardiola. Tottenham. Arne Slot is now their manager. Newcastle. Okay, South African. So, in real life, he's currently the Sundowns manager until 2031, when then he went to Saudi Arabia and then took over at Newcastle in 2033 and has not left that position. Liverpool, well done there. Xavi Alonso is their new manager. How long has he been managing them for? A year. Not even a year. What has Xavi Alonso been doing? I've got to see this. Ah, right. So he was Reading manager, then got offered the Spanish national job, and then went and took that. Zidane is the manager of Bayern Munich. What's Jurgen Klopp doing? Real Madrid, I bet. PSG, obviously. Yeah, PSG is the manager for him. That's mental. So let's also have a look as well. Average performance as well. Has there been any records that Reading have done? Any record breakers? 19. Samu. Oh, Samu, where are you now? Where the fuck are you? 2030. That's the season we left. And then carried on playing. I was released on a free. Because then he was on the substitutes bench. Oh, wow. And went on a free to Napoli, where he only played one game. And then was sold to Germany. Wow. Sam Yu. Ulysses got record goal score as well. Obviously, he's still there. Hold on. Between 90 and 271 million pounds. Do you want to be any more specific? Any more league wins? We did that. I'm trying to look at all the league wins. So the high average attendance is 58,000 now. What is their facilities like now? 59,000 seater stadium. The Mark Robson Park. We have a stadium named after us. That is immense. Built year 2034. 59,000 seater. Oh, it makes me want to take over this job. Like, personally, to rebuild it all. That would be epic. Just do it on my own. Oh, wow, that has really made... That is amazing. I have a stadium named after me. Wow. I can't help but smile. That is brilliant. Media prediction was second. Who is the owner of this club? Got to go all the way back to the top, I think. Also an American and a Cypriot's a director. American owns it. Mark Campbell. Wow. So we've looked at this and we've seen that Reading have done. They got in the Champions League. Let's go and have a look at the Champions League and see. Atletico Madrid have just beat Arsenal. Nothing new. Arsenal losing in the final. But let's have a look. So we've got to go all the way back down. So here, 2028-29. Then PSG won it. Then Arsenal. Then we won it again. Then Chelsea, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid. So the past 3 years has been dominated by Spanish football. That's pretty cool. Who's manager of Real Madrid? You gonna let me look? Oliver Glasner. That is not something that I would have expected. He's been in charge of Real Madrid for 9 years after Carlo Ancelotti retired. Xavi's still the manager of Barcelona. Yeah, this man has been there 17 years now. He's won the league once. That's poor. That's amazing as well at the same time. So, this is not a save. This is for me. Yeah, they have a stadium named after me. So, Stoke, let's have a look at the Premier League tables of who's been promoted and who's stayed in the league. And let's have a look at season preview. Reading were second. for it. So Bournemouth, Stoke, and West Ham have been relegated. Swansea have survived. Leicester City a whole are still in there. Let's have a look at the year before. 9-point deduction from Norwich for getting into administration. They would have survived. Wow. Swansea qualified for the Europa League. You don't normally see teams that get in the Premier League that go into administration. Nottingham Forest went into administration as well. They had a 9-point deduction and they were on 10 points. Are they doing all right? 17th in the Championship now. They are not going well. Trying to see if anyone's had a really massive fall from grace. Derby were relegated. Sheffield United were as well with West Ham. Leicester still surviving. Swansea being in the league as well. Sunderland, Norwich and Blackburn. Derby survived. Then got relegated the year after. Crystal Palace got relegated with Leeds and Nottingham Forest. Norwich just surviving on goal difference. That's mental. West Ham got relegated with Everton. I haven't seen Everton for a while. Where are they now? Oh, they're in the Premier League. All right. Fulham. Tottenham finished second. Wow. Norwich, again, getting promoted and back to relegated. Southampton, Blackburn, Bournemouth, Wolves. No one's had a really massive fall from grace, have they? By the looks of things. And that was the year that we left, winning it by 4 points. Any history records that we want to talk about or anything that's happened? Highest competition, average attendance, lowest as well. Any real big records? 95 yellow cards and 7 reds by Norwich. Highest average attendance was Man United. Most assists by a player was Bruno Fernandes. That's mad. Bukayo Saka, he's retired now. He went to Saudi Arabia. How much did he get sold for, though? That's what I want to know. Doesn't say. It won't say there, will it? All right. Worst discipline player. Mancini got 10 yellows and 4 reds. Jesus Christ. 15 years. Oh, still no one's beaten that since 1964. Attendances. Manchester United hold all the records. Results. Biggest win. Highest scoring match. Not sequences. Most matches won in a row. 12. 12 is the highest that they need to beat teams. Most team goals. Never been run that one. Player. Most overall goals per season. Erling Haaland. What's he doing now? Oh, he's a manager now. Goals playing a match. 3, 4. Okay. Most assists. Jude Bellingham's now playing for Chelsea. How much do you think they paid for him? 12 million. Is that it? How many? Right. He's won so many trophies. Jesus. Great career. Ricardo's on that list. Most clean sheets. Tribin. He went to Liverpool and now is in Saudi. Left to Liverpool for 14 million. Then went to Saudi as well. That's pretty cool. We should be on this list. We're not. Oldest player. That's mad. So, at the end of the day, what we have discovered is that Reading won the league once after we left. Won the Champions League one time after we left as well. And everything hasn't gone their way. He's still playing for Tottenham. 401 games and 215 goals. Damn. Damn. But yeah, that is going to be that. What a video that was. I really enjoyed that, looking through all of the past winners, looking at all the stuff that's gone on and what's happened. Seeing Reading not do as well as I thought they would. But at the same time, they did what I expected as well. Fucking hell. Not even in 15th. Brentford at the highest. This is when I start getting in good end of the season. But yes, right, that has been it. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. We will be back tomorrow for more Deportivo La Coruña. And we're carrying on, trying to win the league and win the Champions League with them. We're currently second, 1 point behind Barcelona. Can we do it? Make sure you go and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we will be back to go and move forward from there. But we're love with care. My name's been Mark. This has been Reading